8.
Sir, Almeida, sir.
8. What is the name of the patient? Garrett, right?
Yes. Sir, Almeida, sir.
Yeah. 8. 1 second. What is the name of the patient? Garrett, right?
Yes.
Yeah. John Garrett. Yes, Almeida, is that correct? Spelling, is it correct?
Yes, sir.
Okay, fine. So this is your letter. Okay. So I'll be correcting this for you. Yes. Okay. So today's date, 25 September 2021. You are a community psychiatric nurse who has been visiting for administering medication for the last 2 years. Fine. Patient name Mr. John Garrett, aged 30. Fine. Okay. Right. So Dr. Eric Coates. See the way how you are writing, it's going inside and outside like that. Write in a straight line, top to bottom. Number one, you need not say anything only when you have doubts. Okay, I'll give you a session. That time I'll ask you if it is clear, then you can open your mic and you can speak. Okay, fine. Otherwise, just listen how I'm telling you. So first one is the address. First one is the address. Okay, now let us see here. So you are writing the address here. Write a referral letter. So this is a referral letter. GP, general practitioner, Dr. Coates, Dr. Eric Coates, Dr. Coates. So Dr. Eric Coates, right? Dr. Eric Coates. Fine. Your T is not very right. So your T is not very right. Always cross the T. This T is okay. September T is okay. September T. Okay. T. The letter should be very clear. The letters should be very clear. Okay, fine. That's the point. The letter should be very clear. Number one, Dr. Eric quotes, right. Next, general has gone inside, Homeford has gone still inside, Homeford has gone. So left margin, maintain the left margin. Maintain the left margin. Okay, you have to maintain the left margin. What do you mean by maintaining the left margin? Here, on the left, it should be straight. It should be straight. How you can make it straight? See how it is going. So it should go straight. That's what, maintain the left margin. Start from the first dot here. Start from the first dot. So it should be like this. How your line should be, I'm going to show you now. It should start from here straight, it should be. So maintain the left margin. That is called maintain the left margin. Same. See how it is. First, you have to start below this, like this. Everything should be straight. Okay. Then next. Okay. General practitioner. Your T is a little bit confusion. You are mixing up letters. TI is looking like H. TI is looking like H. If you want to join two letters, okay, that is okay. Write either all letters cursive, either join all the letters or write separate letters. Maintain one style. Maintain one particular style. Of writing. Maintain one particular style of writing. You should be either cursive writing or freehand. It should be either cursive writing or freehand. What you are doing is general separate, practitioner, PRAC, okay, TI you joined, again TI you joined, then NER you joined. Why like this? So follow one particular pattern, because you are going for the paper-based exam. You have to follow these styles. Okay, you have to follow these styles. Okay, right. Is that clear, Renita? Till there, what I am telling you?
Yes, sir.
Because take whatever I am telling you, take them seriously. Everything I am pointing, these things I will not tell again in the next letter, because I have to focus on many other things. Okay, fine. Next. GP, Homeford Health Center. Homeford Health Center. Homeford Health Center, right? Very good. Homeford Health Center. The next one, Homeford. Yes, that's very clear. Fine. So, this is the information. Dr. Eric quotes. So, second line is GP. And third line is Homeford Health Center. Okay. Then fourth one is Homeford. The video is going on. Okay. Homeford. Right. Fine. So this is how it goes. Dr. Eric quotes. general practitioner, Mountford Health Center, and fine. So this is how you have to write. Then next. Phone Pay, Google Pay, cash and tap. The machine is recipe. Okay. Okay. So phone pay number Mida office. Mida you want me sir. Transfer the amount. Phone pay. Okay. 25 September 2021. 1 minute, please. So next one is 25 September 2021. So the date 25 September 2021. If you don't write comma also, it's okay, no problem. Your R and E are not very clear. Your R and E are not very clear. So please, you're a nurse, you're a doctor, whatever it is your profession, be very clear. Clarity is very important. Otherwise, okay, spellings are also important. It should be, it will be considered as illegible, not clear, not readable like that. Okay, whether they understand or not is secondary. So, 25 September 2021. Yeah, 25 September 2021. Yes. Dear Dr. Coates. So, dear Dr. Coates. Dear Dr. Coates. See, T again is a problem. Make this a standard. T should be like, you should write T like this. Okay. How you are supposed to write a T? So, like this. T, and always cross the T. This is T. If you write like this, okay, it is not considered as T. So always cross the T and dot the I. This is the rule. So maybe if it is not clearly understood, okay, you'll be losing your marks. Okay. So next one is, okay, always cross the T's and dot the I's. Always cross the T's and dot the I's. Always cross the T's and dot the I's. So that means the letters should be very clear. Okay, already it is written. The letters should be very clear. Fine. Regarding Mr. John Garrett, 30 years. Okay. Regarding Mr. John Garrett, 30 years. Fine. Yeah. Regarding Mr. John Garrett, 30 years. Okay. Fine. Very good. Mr. Garrett, who is suspected to have melanoma. Mr. Garrett, who is suspected to have melanoma, requires expertise investigation. Expertise investigation. Okay. Mr. Garrett, who is suspected to have melanoma, requires expertise investigation. Expertise. The word expertise. How do we go with this? Okay, Cambridge Dictionary. Cambridge Dictionary. Okay, EXPERTIS. Okay. Expertise means it's a noun. It's a noun. Okay. It's a noun, a high level of knowledge or skill. We admired the expertise. This is correct. I have no expertise. She has considerable expertise. So you are using as a noun, not as an adjective. But what you did is you used this as an adjective. Expertise investigation. You used as an adjective. How can you use it like an adjective? Okay. Right. You cannot use that word there. It requires expertise is a very good word. No doubt regarding that one. Expertise is a very good word, no doubt. Okay. A high level of knowledge or skill. But it is a noun. Okay, it is a noun. So noun, see, noun. Okay, noun. Noun. Okay. The phone number saves this. Okay. So wherever noun, then why are you using it as an adjective? Is that clear, Renita?
Yes, sir.
So you have used a word wrongly. So don't use like that. Okay. So investigation requires, okay, special investigation or further investigation, okay, appropriate investigation, necessary investigation. Use adjectives, not nouns. Use adjectives and not nouns. Okay, right.
Okay, sir. Daddy, my guru.
Daddy, my guru. My father is his teacher. Okay, Nana, నేను తెలుసా మీకు అయితే
మీరు ఎక్కువ తెలియదు సార్ మన జానీ
దైవదినం సార్ అంటే తెలిసింది అంటే
ఇల్ల రికార్డు
ఓకే
చెల్లవాళ్ళు తెలుసు మన జానమే తెలుసు ఇద్దరు చెల్లెలు తెలుసు రమేష్ తెలుసు కానీ మీరు ఎక్కువ ఇక్కడ ఉన్నారు కదా
నేను ఇక్కడ 25 years అయిపోయింది
ఓకే సార్
ఓకే థ్యాంక్ యూ So Mr. Garrett, we suspected to have melanoma requires expertise, investigation, and further management. So how you want going to write this one is very important. So here you will get the purpose of the letter. So further investigation, yeah, further investigation. So write a relevant medical history, social and present history, all histories you have to write for further investigation. Okay. To whom you are writing? To GP. Okay. Further investigation. Okay. So how you can change this is requires, till there everything is fine. Requires, for investigation is already there here. So never use the word which is already there. Never use the word which is already there. So it is investigation, evaluation, further evaluation, further examination. Okay, evaluation, assessment. You can use the word assessment. So necessary. Okay, so further assessment. Further assessment. Change the word, further assessment. Okay. Further requires further assessment. And here you can change to appropriate management. Further assessment and appropriate management. Further assessment and appropriate management. Okay. You can download this video. Okay, you can transfer to our groups in Telegram channel. Because our regular students, I'm not inviting anybody to direct connection. So if they come, they will see from YouTube. Send it to Telegram channel. And first time I'll show you. Send it to Telegram. Okay. Because this girl is a very serious girl. So like that, whoever is serious, we can give them. So this is one, number one, finished. Number two. Okay. Where is that? Superstars. From superstars, ask him to set all of it. Finished. Okay. Regular superstars, super good, and whatever are there, or you do, remaining ask him to send to every group. Okay, right. Next one. Right. Mr. Garrett, who is suspected to have melanoma, or you can say who has signs and symptoms suggestive of, that would be even better. Who is suspected to have, fine, very good. But you can say in an even better form, this is good, no doubt this is good, this is B grade quality, but you can even try B plus. Who has signs and symptoms suggestive of melanoma instead of is. So this is correct only. I'm not telling this is wrong. This is correct only. So that's why I'm underlining. Otherwise, I'll cut it off. Okay. Right. So there is no wrong in this one. Who is suspected to have? Okay. This is ordinary quality. And you can increase the quality too. Okay. Who has signs and symptoms suggestive of? Okay. Or whose the signs and symptoms are suggestive of? Or who has signs and symptoms suggestive of? Okay. Signs and symptoms suggestive of. Who has signs and symptoms suggestive of melanoma requires further assessment. Further assessment, investigation. You made a spelling mistake. You made a spelling mistake. What is the spelling of investigation? Where is E? Where is S? It's not very clear. So it is thought to be spelling mistake. I cannot see here. I think that it is I. Okay, this is N. S is not clear. So write clearly. Clarity is very important. And furthermore, he is being referred to your care today. Okay, Mr. Garrett who has required. Okay, he is being referred to your care today. So you can just change it into a little different style. You are writing two sentences. This is B. So you can write A grade sentence. Mr. Garrett, okay, who has signs and symptoms, suggestive. Mr. Garrett, who has signs and symptoms suggestive of melanoma, comma, is being referred for further assessment and appropriate management following. Okay. Okay. No need is being referred to your care today. Okay. Okay. Appropriate management at your, let us see here. Outline the relevant history, medical history. Okay. GP referral with patient. Okay. Accompany solving patient's current situation. Okay. Management at your referral to patient. Diagnosis. possible melanoma. Signs and symptoms. Discussion regarding GP. Solving patient care situation. Okay. So no need at your refer to, okay. So further assessment and appropriate management, you are sending him to that person, means it is understood. No need to say do your care today. Okay, it is enough. So Mr. Garrett, who has signs and symptoms suggestive of melanoma, is being referred for further assessment and appropriate management. Okay. At your facility. Okay. So he's being referred. Today is not necessary. Okay. Today or tomorrow. Okay, where is that? So today is not necessary. Transfer today. Okay, refer. Okay, today's date is 25th September 2021. Fine. And for the last 2 years. Okay. Not necessary. So fine. One sentence it is clear. To is being referred has come into the previous one. So is being referred directly. So for means requires. For that purpose. For means purpose, requires means purpose. So no need anything else. Okay. To your care today. Your is not necessary because you are writing to John Court, Dr. Coates only. So it's understood. No need to use your. Care today. Yes, care only. Further investigation, further assessment, okay, or further evaluation, you can say evaluation, assessment or evaluation. Whatever he gives in the case notes, change it and write further evaluation. You can say, okay, further evaluation, assessment, investigation, all these are synonyms. So you can use any one particular word. Okay, that's it. Next one. You're sending him to care only today only. That's already don't need to. So discharge, following the discharge today means okay. This is not discharge letter, right? So fine. Then next step. Fine. Mr. Garrett has an asymmetric mole. Asymmetric mole. So two mistakes are there in this. Two mistakes are there in this. Let me show you. You need not open the mic. I'll show you. Asymmetric. Control F. A. That's right. Where is this? This metric is there. Yeah. Oh my God. Oh my God. I'm very sad for you, my friend. I'm really very sad for you. You are not, but you should know the spelling. You should know the spelling. I mean, okay, I was just telling you, I was about to tell you, okay, right. This is the spelling. Okay, this is the spelling. I don't know how to tell you. Okay, you have to know. I don't know. Okay, so I don't want to comment anything on this one. Okay, but I want to tell you one thing. You have to be careful. It is your mistake. You cannot write somebody else's mistake. Forget it. Forget somebody else's mistake. It is your mistake now because you have. So this is their mistake. That is not our problem. This is your mistake. Okay, I want to ask you one thing. Renita, can you open your mic?
Yes, sir.
Do you want me to correct your spelling mistakes or not?
Of course, I want, sir.
Yes, because in the case notes, it's a spelling mistake. Okay? In the case notes, there is a spelling mistake. You have noticed. I don't want to comment anything there, but what I'm telling you is you should know what is the spelling of asymmetric. So don't take anything for granted. Believe your eyes. And the father of English is Cambridge Dictionary. Okay.
I knew, sir, that
Always
mistake.
follow this spelling only. See here, ASYMMETRIC. Because many people prepare many case notes. Okay, this is the spelling. This is the spelling. In the case notes itself, it is wrong. It doesn't mean that you write wrong. You are a nurse and you should know the spelling. Don't get offended, don't get hurt. Right is always right. Whether anybody agrees or disagrees. Be on the right side. Be on the right side. Fine. Okay, Mr. Garrett has an asymmetric mole on his left shoulder blade. So why do you want to use his? It is his only, understood. No need to say every time his, he. Okay. Now here, the you can write instead. The is better. The left shoulder blade. So avoid personal pronouns. Avoid personal pronouns. Avoid personal pronouns. Avoid personal pronouns. Next, Mr. Garrett has an asymmetric mole. So you should try to check which case notes are authentic and which are not. Okay. So official letters are always the best. Official OET letters. There are many letters. If you want, ask me, I'll give you. So shoulder blade. Since last 2 months. Oh my goodness. How can you say since last 2 months? Okay. And why this which came here? Which is related to what? Which is related to mole. So mole, which means mole, which has been scratching continuously, which is related to mole. Why did you move so far? You should put mole next to which, next to as asymmetric mole, which he has been scratching continuously. Why is separated? The relation is, you know, it is a husband and wife relationship. They should be together. They are together. Mole is which is mole. You cannot separate with long gap. Never do that. Never do that. This which is wrongly placed now. Okay. Since last 2 months is wrong. And one more thing is, I want to ask you one thing here. You can unmute and tell me, is there a comma here?
Yes, sir.
Is there a comma there? Is it there, comma? Renita?
Yes, sir. It is.
Huh?
It is there.
It is there.
Sir.
So you should not put a comma there before since. Okay. Since last 2 months, sorry, sentence itself is wrong. Okay. For the last 2 months. For the last 2 months, not since. You have to say for the last. For the last 2 months. You have to say for the last 2 months, not since. For the last is for period of time. Since is for point of time. Okay. So for the last is used for period of time. Time period. And since is used for point of time. Point of time. So for the last 2 months. For the last 2 months. So then you will use for the last. Okay, since is point of time. Since December. So since December. Now this is February. So January. Since January. Okay, since January. since January or since December. Now this is January, so 2 months back. Okay, so that is since December 2021. This is point of time. Have you understood the point, Renita?
Yes, sir.
Renita, is that clear? Yeah.
Yes, sir.
Okay, fine. So these mistakes should not happen again. The next one. Mr. Garrett has an asymmetric mole on the left shoulder blade for the last 2 months. Okay, for the last 2 months, or since you can say September. Before that one, August, September, July 2021. You can say since means July 2021. You can write two things: since July 2021, or for the last 2 months. Anyone you can use, no problem. Okay. So here, comma should be immediately, not in the middle. Immediately after months, it should be, not in the middle. Okay, not in the middle. Which he has been scratching continuously. Okay. Initially, it was assumed to be a mosquito bite. Okay, as he was unwilling to be checked. Initially, it was assumed to be a mosquito bite as he was unwilling to be checked. Okay. Initially, it was assumed to be a mosquito bite as he was unwilling. So, as he was unwilling, it was assumed. What do you mean by that? It's wrong. Wrong usage. Wrong usage. There is no connection between that and this. As means because. It was assumed to be a mosquito bite because he was unwilling to be checked. So, if he's checked, then it will not be. What do you mean? There is no relation there. How can you use as? It will be like this. Initially, she was assumed to be sleeping as he did not respond to my. So that is different, and this is different. You see here. Initially, it was assumed to be a mosquito bite as he was unwilling to be checked. No. Reluctance to visit a doctor, or reluctance. Okay. Reluctance, okay, or disinterest, or reluctance, or lack of interest. Okay, so that is different. And this is different. Assuming that it was a mosquito bite, okay, he was reluctant to visit a doctor. Okay, so like for counseling or something like that, you can change that one. So this little bit you can change. Initially, it was assumed to be a mosquito bite. Okay, and that is different. And therefore, it was assumed. Assuming it to be a mosquito bite, he was reluctant. You can say like that. That's good. Okay, checked by anyone. Why anyone? What do you mean by anyone? Anyone is not a suitable word. It is a vague word. Checked by a doctor. Avoid this one. No? Avoid this one. Then it is perfect. Why do you want to write by anyone? Okay. So you can change it. Assuming it to be a mosquito bite. Okay. Reluctance for being checked. Okay, was reported or was mentioned or was noticed. Okay, then today, so there is no comma here. Comma should be there. Today, yesterday, last week. If you bring them before the subject. Okay. Next one. Today he reluctantly agreed to assess his back as there were traces of blood on his back. Wow. His back. Why are you repeating these things? So you can avoid this. As there were traces of blood, okay, so as there were traces of blood, so you are overusing as. Here is as, you can say since, you can say because, you can say therefore. See, here as and here as, 2 times as. Don't overuse, okay, conjunctions. Use different ones, don't use the same thing. As there were traces of blood due to itching and scratching. Itching will not cause blood. Scratching may cause. Okay. So, fine. Due to traces, since right, due to traces of blood after scratching, due to traces of blood after scratching. Okay. Fine, you can write like that. Okay. He reluctantly agreed for assessment. Finished. Okay, otherwise you can remove this back here and you can keep this one here. Due to traces of blood on the back, don't use his again and again. Avoid personal pronouns, the back. It's correct only, it is not wrong, but the quality is not excellent. So avoid the personal pronouns. Avoid personal pronouns. So this is it. Avoid irrelevant information. Avoid active voice as far as possible. Avoid personal pronouns. What are personal pronouns? He, him, his, all these things are personal pronouns. Okay, right. What all are discussed today, they will not be discussed again tomorrow. So see that all these things are implemented, because I will teach you new things tomorrow. So back due to itching and scratching on examination, very good, comma, an irregular crusty dark brown appearing mole was noticed. Dark brown appearing mole. Okay, so mole was noticed, that's why it appeared, that's why you noticed. So what is the need of this one? Okay, was noticed because it appeared. There's no meaning. Why do you say notice there? Either say appeared, mole appeared, or appearing mole was noticed. Doesn't look fine. So mole was noticed because it appeared. This understood because of noticed. You notice because it appears. So it is redundant, unnecessary. Was noticed, which was it? Oh my God. This is next to mole. This is next to mole every time. You're right. Mole, which, okay, mole, which has 18. Okay. Why do you want to write this one? 8 mm diameter mole, you can write here. Here itself you can write. Dark brown, 8 mm diameter mole. You can write here. Here itself you can write. Remove appearing and say, remove which has 8 mm diameter mole was noticed. Okay. So you need not write which has, because already you use the word which here. You already used here which. Why are you repeating which again and again? Once you write, enough, leave it. Okay. For the past 2 years, very good. For the past 2 years, it has been observed that. Why all these things? Is it necessary? Is it necessary? His personal hygiene has not been maintained. Okay. Okay. Improper personal hygiene has been observed. So why his, for the past 2 years, improper, okay, or unhygienic personal lifestyle has been observed. You can write like that. Unhygienic unhygienic, okay, okay, or okay, uh, lack of appropriate hygiene maintenance or inappropriate hygiene, okay, you can say, or improper hygiene or unhygienic lifestyle, okay, right. Now, for example, then you think, how can we use this word? You just go, whenever you are writing, after writing, you check, unhygienic. Let us see, it is there. So you can use. Now you are confident. Unhygienic. Even if I have doubt, I had a doubt, so I'm going there. Let us think like that. I'm a student. I have a doubt. I'm going and checking there. So for the past 2 years, okay, unhygienic, okay, living conditions, okay, okay, have been noticed, okay, unhygienic living conditions for the past 2 years, okay, have been noticed. For the past 2 years, unhygienic living conditions have been noticed, okay. So like that you can say, have been observed, okay. For the past 2 years, unhygienic living conditions have been observed. That's what it has been observed. That why that much unnecessary, finished. So you are unnecessarily pulling it like a bubble gum. Avoid stretching, okay. So right, or you can say, hygienic conditions have not been maintained, finished. For the past 2 years, okay, hygienic conditions have not been maintained. Like that also you can write, okay, okay. For the past, okay, we'll not write that one. So dot, 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 hygienic, hygienic, okay, conditions. Hygiene was not maintained. Hygiene was not maintained, okay, properly, finished. Why do you want to say it has been observed that for the past 2 years, hygiene was not maintained properly? Unnecessary information. Why it has been observed? Don't you feel that it has been observed here? It was not maintained properly, means it is observed only. That's why. Why should you say it has not been observed? Unnecessary. It's too much. This clearly gives a picture. Okay. Don't use unnecessary expansions. Okay. On examination, and okay, that's finished. For the past, okay, fine. Untidiness. Untidiness was evident. Okay. Can you use another better word for untidiness? Untidiness. Okay, untidiness is there. But can you use a better word? Okay. Right? Some other word. Okay. Right. Untidiness was evident in his looks as well as in his house furnitures. Oh my God, furnitures. How can you put yes to this furnitures? Furniture. Now you have to know the word. There is no plural. I don't know why you use that. Noun uncountable. 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 How can you add S? Never use that. Never ever use S to uncountable words. You cannot use. See, they have a lot of antique furniture. The only piece item of furniture, okay, outdoor furniture. Where is yes? You see anywhere furniture, okay, furniture, furniture. There is nothing called furnitures. Okay. Do you understand what is uncountable and countable, Renita?
Yes, sir.
So never use S for uncountable nouns. You go to the dictionary and you see there, okay, right? S should not be used for uncountable. You, noun you means uncountable. You're not supposed to use S for that. Remember that. Next. Michelle Miss Garrett was reluctant for a referral. Okay. Initial reluctance for a referral to his general practitioner. Okay, practitioner TI is always messy. Initially, Mr. Garrett was reluctant for a referral. Okay, initial reluctance for a referral to his general practitioner. Why his general practitioner? To the general practitioner was noticed. After, though initially reluctant, we can write quality. Why don't you use though, although? Okay. Though initially, okay, he was reluctant, or in spite of reluctance in the initial stage, or in spite of, or despite initial reluctance, despite initial reluctance, despite initial reluctance, comma, despite initial reluctance, comma, okay. Despite initial, later agreed after assistance to accompany him. After, okay, right, initial reluctance, okay. Discussion with GP, referral with patient initially was finally agreed. Provided that nurse will accompany him. Okay, fine. Despite initial reluctance, Mr. Garrett agreed. Okay. Mr. Garrett agreed. Agreed, yes. So, agreed for visiting his GP. How can it be his GP? He's not at all interested to go to the general practitioner. Okay. So it is not his GP. He's going to the GP. Okay. Where is his GP? Referral to GP. Referral means what? First time he is visiting. Referral, you send a referral because first time he is going. How can you say his GP? Okay. Visiting the general practitioner. Agreed to visit the general practitioner. Okay. General practitioner provided that or on condition that, provided that the nurse would accompany. Okay. Provided that the nurse would accompany. Okay. Despite initial reluctance, Mr. Garrett agreed to visit the practitioner, provided that the nurse, provided that means on condition that, or if, agreed to visit the general practitioner if the nurse accompanied. Style will change. Okay. Right. In view of the above information, in view of, this is, what is this messed up again? In view of the above information, You can say like this. Based, that is correct only. I'm improving the quality. Based on the aforementioned circumstances. Again, you are using expertise investigation. Oh my God. Huh? Expertise. One mistake is you are repeating the words. Avoid repetition. Another one is avoid repetition. Fourth point I am giving you. Avoid repetition. 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 Sorry. Avoid repetition. Okay. Where to put this? Place. Okay. Yeah, manage somehow. Avoid irrelevant information, avoid active voice as far as possible, avoid personal pronouns, and avoid repetition. Okay. Finished. Avoid repetition. And again, investigation. You already told investigation in the beginning. Do you think that OED people are so ordinary people that they don't identify things? Here already investigation is there. So why are you using here again investigation? One time you write examination, one time you write evaluation, one time your assessment. So you can use synonyms, change the words. Same word from the book you are taking. Assessment. Okay. Or examination. Or evaluation. Or investigation. So you can use any word. Now, why do you want to change and use the same word? Okay, Renita, is that clear to you? Avoid repetition.
Yes, sir. Okay.
I don't want to see the same word again in any of your letters in the future. Okay. As deemed appropriate and provide appropriate treatment as deemed appropriate. What you are doing, Renita? You are doing, I don't know what you are doing. Appropriate and appropriate. In one sentence, you are using two types of appropriate. I don't understand. And provide appropriate treatment as deemed appropriate. What do you mean that? Appropriate treatment. Already you are saying, and again as deemed appropriate. What do you mean? Appropriate treatment is finished. No? Then why you are writing as deemed appropriate again here? Is it necessary? It is redundant, more than what is required. This you can eliminate because already you have used the word appropriate. Now you understand, Renita. Last time you opened. Unmute. Do you know what you are doing?
Yes. Yeah. Two times
never,
I used.
Never. Try to realize what you are doing. At least open your eyes. Okay. Next one. Treatment. Here you are saying treatment. Again, here did you use the word treatment? No, here you used management. Okay, fine. Appropriate action plan or follow-up action, you can do like that. If you require any additional information, so here, if you require any additional information, please feel free to contact me. Please feel free to contact me. Okay, fine. Very good. So here you can write, if you require active voice, why do you want to write you? One is number you. You, too many times you are writing. So it becomes quality low. And require is active voice. Write passive voice. That is your wish. If you want good marks, use passive voice. In case, comma, any additional information is required, passive voice. Please in case any additional information is required. Okay. Please do not hesitate to contact me. Okay. So tomorrow onwards, your timing will be reduced because all these mistakes you will not repeat next time. You will not repeat these mistakes next time. So these explanations, this explanation or too much time will not be there. So it will be minimal. This is your first letter direct with me. So that is why. Okay. It's taking more time. Okay. So please be little careful next time onwards. And I will, if you do the same mistakes, I will not explain again and again. Okay. Yours is sincerely. Good. Leave 2 lines here. 2 lines, not 1 line. Okay, 1 line here. And another line. So 2 lines you have to leave. Why 2 lines? Because after you are sincerely, okay, after sincerely, you leave 2 lines. 1 line is normally you leave, and another line for signature and name. Community psychiatric nurse. Okay. Write a letter to them. Okay, you are community psychiatric nurse. Okay, let us see there. Okay. So, in the beginning, it will be there. You are a community psychiatric nurse who has been visiting for administering medication for the last 2 years. Okay, right. And where does he live? Which is his place? Which is his city? John Garrett. Nothing is given. Information is not there. Okay. Fine. So asymmetric mode, spelling mistake. Okay. So you have to be careful. Right, fine. Community psychiatric nurse, finished. Yes. Now, Renita, share your experience. How do you feel regarding the feedback? Are you happy or why it is? Okay. If you are comfortable, you can switch on your video. Otherwise, you can stay like that and you can speak. No problem. Yes, go ahead.
Yes, sir. The correction is superb because I did not realize while writing I have done so many mistakes, especially with the using the personal pronouns as well as the same words. So thank you so much for pointing out those mistakes. And regarding one more thing, sir, which I would like to ask you. This in the case note they have said 180 to 200 words, right? My
Yeah.
words already which I have written is becoming lesser than that. Will it affect my scores?
See, the point is passing on the information. Okay.
Hmm.
If it is becoming less, automatically I'll tell you how to write more. No?
Yeah.
Now I'm asking you to cut short unnecessary information. When you cut short unnecessary information, automatically the word length will be down, suppose. Then I'll tell you what you can add and how you can add, right?
Yes.
Because in one letter, I cannot teach you everything, right? Okay, step by step, I'll teach you. Fine?
Okay, sir.
Okay, dear.
Okay.
Okay, fine,
Thank
fine.
you so much.
The same mistakes, the mistakes which you have done in this one, they should not be repeated as far as possible. Okay, when you are submitting, check before and submit. Okay.
Yes, sir. Thank you
Okay,
so much,
fine.
sir.
Neatness, clarity, and everything. Okay. Have a nice day. And what is your suggestion to your friends and other students? So, would you recommend these corrections from Simon sir, or you
Of
think it
course.
is a waste of time? I'm giving you 2 minutes. I'm giving you 2 minutes. Don't take the name of any institution. Don't take the name of any teacher. Just to share your experience. Okay. So why you were referred to Mr. Simon? Who referred you? And what did they tell you? And after joining with Simon, how your improvement is there? What you are benefiting? And new students may be watching this video, and they may be interested to know some words from you. Share your experience, 2 minutes time maximum.
Yes, sir. I did not know about you, sir, before. So my sister, who enrolled with you, got a tremendous result and excellent improvement after your correction, sir. And she got a B grade in all her subjects. And she was very, very happy with the way you corrected her, and no one pointed the mistake which she was doing initially. And she referred me to you so that I also improve, because she saw that I have been doing so many mistakes with my letters. So I'm lucky to have you found, and my letters have been corrected by you. So I'm so happy for that. And this is the best decision I made with regards to OET writing, joining you and getting so much knowledge and so much corrections, and it will definitely improve my writing style. And if I follow all these things, I'm sure I will score the my proper score which I want to score high. So I'm sure I will be able to do it. And sir, your correction is very nice, very, very nice, because we don't realize while writing, we don't realize that we are doing these mistakes. So after this only we'll come to know that we have been doing all this mistake which is irrelevant and which is not correct. And we have to improve our standard while writing the letters. So,
Okay.
so
Fine, that's
thank
it.
you
I
so
want to
much.
ask you one last question. You said that your sister got excellent results. So was it in the first time or a second time or third time?
It is in the first attempt itself.
Yeah, that is what.
And that also within few days of your guidance.
Right.
Because
That's all for now. This was Renita Almeida. She was referred to me through her sister. She said, sir, I improved. I want my sister also to get the same scores. So I'm recommending, will you please teach her? Before telling her, she asked me. Okay. So then when I said, okay, you can refer, then she referred. So that is what it is. People pass on the information. Thank you, students. You make me feel proud of my teaching profession. Teaching profession is very much a respected profession. Yes. So thank you all for making me, again, every day, a day. You're making my day every day. You remember me and you pass on the information. You spread my name far and wide. Thank you once again. And nothing can equate your love to me. Thank you once again. Have a nice day. Bye-bye.